Hey, True Believers England teen here with Twiddles, who thinks I'm talking to him. Hey, cheep, 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 cheep. No? Okay. Alrighty, so let's get to it. Here's another chapter of the whole CBR calling comic readers bad, or on Twitter, you suck. Here you go. This time around, we are talking about the fact that comic book readers support books they don't like. I got to admit, I'm part of that, because you buy these books or you get them on digital, whatever, just to do videos about them. So it looks like we support them, because all they care about is the money. That being said, let's kick back, relax, and get this party started.
I know you're gonna dig this.
All right, let's move on to number 6. Supporting books they aren't happy with. Spider-Man, Marvel's best-selling character month in, month out. The Amazing Spider-Man top sales charts only rivaled by Batman for the top spot. However, saying that The Amazing Spider-Man is the most beloved book in the industry would be incorrect. Plenty of fans hate this book. They complain about its plot, its broken characters, its ridiculous status quo. However, the sales never go down. So Marvel never changes anything. Many comic fans buy comics they aren't happy with, seemingly just to complain about them. Many subscribe to the idea of the full run collecting every issue. However, this just leads to toxic discourse as the fans complain about expensive, unlikable books. Constantly, comics live and die by sales. If everyone stopped buying The Amazing Spider-Man, Marvel would change everything about it. Marvel doesn't care about complaints, they care about sales. More fans need to realize they can change things by voting with their wallets, and I absolutely agree with this.
Okay. Does anybody else see the lunacy and the hypocrisy here?
Go on,
Yes.
you go on ahead and speak your piece here, but I
I'll
got
scroll up a few numbers.
Scroll
and
back up
see.
to number 8.
Okay. Oh wait, that is number 8.
No, that was 6.
No, that's
Oh,
number
so-
6. We're doing a countdown.
People complain but don't buy.
I see. Okay,
People
I
buy
get you.
and then complain.
So if we stop buying the books, then people are going to complain. And
Well, I think this one is saying
Look
more
at
like,
that.
I think this one is saying, look, you had your chance at a fucking awesome Hawkman run, and you sat on it, kids. You had your chance at an awesome Aquaman run, and you didn't pick it up. There are so many great books that come in and they go out because nobody's buying them because they are not Spider-Man or Batman.
Yeah, no, it's the typical ideologue saying that you guys are complaining and not buying the right books. You're buying the wrong books, and it's just like Eve. I agree. I wouldn't be surprised if that was a fake name at the top and this was written by ChatGPT.
That might be. Hey, take some comments. I'll be right back.
Nah, ChatGPT would get some stuff right.
Talking about this one here, the way I see it is exactly that. We do, and once again, as far as the YouTubers are concerned, it comes down to people want to see us rag on the Amazing Spider-Man issue because it just or Wonder Woman this week more than they want to see us rave about Vigil. Now, here's something that does get done. If you could talk about a group of them, do like a top 10 or something like that of the week or something. Maybe that's the way to get through it. But if you put out an individual, you're less likely to get views than if you put out this comic book sucked. Admittedly, that was a very short video, and I did cut some of it out because we read comments and it was all about the last chapter and not this one. There was a lot I actually agreed with in this particular topic. People do have a tendency to keep buying comics that they are used to buying, even though they've hit a wall. I used to do that constantly. Teen Titans was my title, man. I read that faithfully until the Jeff Johns run. Towards the end of that run, there was a writer that just crashed it. It was horrible. And I was buying them. Anyway, every week I would look, or every month I would look at it and go, this sucks. Why am I buying this? And then I would pay for it. And finally, it just got to the point where it's like, you know what? I'm done. And that was the very last time I had ever bought a comic book because that's the comic book I buy. You know, I like Teen Titans, so I'm buying all the Teen Titans. Why do I want those shitty issues in my collection. I get it. Some people want a full run of something. That's great. I know a couple of people with a full run of Avengers, and okay, why not? Or Fantastic Four. I would get it if you wanted to collect 1 through 100 or what was 103. So I don't know, but the Kirby Lee run or the John Byrne run or something like that. But there are some runs of the Fantastic Four that just suck, and yet we still would buy them. I don't know if younger people are like this as much as us old farts, because we were kind of trained in that way. You always buy it and you never missed a section. You didn't want it to go 1, 2, 3, 5. You want it to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you got to fill in those holes. I don't know if younger people have the same affliction that we do, but there is a collector's mindset that we have. Younger people were raised on writing for the trades. So you go out, you buy that trade paperback. You don't go buy the floppy. Okay, so that book's expensive. It's going to be $15. Well, so is the whole story that book is a part of in the trade, and you're used to it. So once again, I'm not quite sure where this would land. Or I do agree that it's kind of silly that we do buy books that we don't support anymore. I mean, granted, as a YouTuber, I'm kind of obligated. You want to go out and you want to buy. No, well, you're cheaping at me. Okay, so it's like, oh, okay, yeah, I need to read Wonder Woman #1 by Tom King, or I need to read Fire and Ice, or something bad like that. The new Iceman's out. Woohoo! Yeah. At one point in time, I was going to do reviews on Batgirls, and I kept buying them. They sucked, and I wasted my money because I have these Batgirl issues. I know I can't sell at my auction. So anyway, that's my take on it. It's a collector's mindset that has you keep buying those things, or you're a YouTuber and need to make videos on it. Or maybe, hey, you know what? You like Zeb Wells for some reason, and you need to make that video saying, guys, got to read this Zeb Wells book, says no one ever. Anyway, there you go. That's my opinion. What is yours? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Cool things happen around these parts. I don't want you to miss anything. Now, if you don't mind helping out the channel in other ways, other than the clicking and the liking and the sharing, go on over to Ko-Fi. Links in the description below, and there is a tip jar. Just toss $1 into it. I'd like to thank everybody who's already done that, and to everyone, all of the true believers, thank you very, very much for watching.